Hey, Ali. In this video, I'm going to share my personal experience of learning foreign languages. I hope this video will motivate someone since it's New Year, just another sign for you to start learning a foreign language if you keep hesitating,
I had this idea years ago.
Oh, and Happy New Year, by the way. Hope it's been good so far, and let's get started. Well, first, I must say that there's not a lot of foreign languages that I can speak, but people keep asking me about my foreign languages.
You little...
Let me briefly introduce myself, and then we will move on to the language part. My name is Ali, I'm from Russia. You can obviously hear that English is not my native language, but I'm working on my accent. It's not easy, but I'm trying.
I'm sorry. Did my voice go all evil? It is coming with Russian accent.
I used to live and study in China. Now I live in Tokyo and subscribe to this channel. Please. How many foreign languages do I actually speak? There's like 7 languages that I have experienced learning, and I think that had a certain input to my ability of being able to speak foreign languages and my ability to learn foreign languages. But I still think the main thing is your interest in a foreign language. I am not trying to show off and so on, because I really don't think that foreign languages that I can speak are hard. There wasn't much of a problem to learn English. I mean, the English grammar is so easy, you guys. At least for me. Well, no, the Chinese grammar is the easiest one. I think I will share my story of learning just English in another video if you would like to hear it, because I'm a native speaker of Russian, and even some Russians keep making mistakes the grammar in our language. So it kind of pisses me off sometimes, because how are you not able to speak your own language? I'm working on it. I don't react the way I used to a couple years ago, because I really used to freak out a lot when I saw mistakes in Russian that native speakers of Russian made in their own language. And I was like, what? Why are you making this mistake, guys? Why don't you know the rules? And I can actually understand why, because there are so many grammar rules in our language that most of Russians don't even know of. It doesn't bother me anymore, because I started learning foreign languages and I know how many rules there are, and I know how many rules even native speakers don't know of. So I would rather speak a language than try to focus on finding mistakes in a language, which sounds more rational, right? So yeah, that was my short story about learning 4 languages. Russian first, and then we will move on to some other 4 languages. I will leave on subtitles in English because I'm nice. Ну что ж, привет, я Алена, я из России. Родилась в городе Самара, но мы переезжали несколько раз из-за работы папы и, в конце концов, остановились в городе Кисловодск, где, собственно, я и выросла. В университет я поступила не в Кисловодске, а в городе рядом, Пятигорск он называется. Когда я училась, он назывался еще ПГЛУ, Пятигорский государственный лингвистический университет. Сейчас же его переименовали в просто ПГУ. Звучит ужасно, на самом деле. Поступила я то ли на переводчика, то ли на лингвиста. Если честно, я до сих пор сама не разобралась. Когда меня спрашивают, я отвечаю, что я либо переводчик, либо лингвист.
Ладно, и так сойдет.
Основные 2 языка, которые я там изучала, были китайский и английский. Причем китайский был моим первым иностранным, английский вторым иностранным. Но также мы учили еще один иностранный, фарси, персидский, и я дополнительно еще учила корейский. После окончания университета я поехала в Китай, прожила там 3 года. Сейчас я живу и работаю в Японии. You still here? That was it with my Russian. Hope you're not overwhelmed. I know, I understand. I actually like playing this game. When I see a foreigner, a native speaker of English, and I obviously don't have a strong Russian accent, but when they ask me about my home country, I like saying something like, okay, so I'm going to start speaking with my strongest accent and guess the country now. And they're like, okay. And I'm like, okay, my friend. So let me start speaking with my strong accent. Which country am I from? And they're like, you're from Russia.
Yes, that's what we wanted you to think.
I freaking love this game because I love speaking with my strong accent. I can actually make a whole video speaking with my strongest Russian accent. Please let me know if you want to hear it. You probably don't want to hear it, but... Okay, let's move on with other foreign languages. So before I graduated from high school, I used to be a huge fan of German. Like, that was my favorite foreign language. I was so in love with it. It started from my love to Tokyo Hotel because I was such a big fan of the band. I had a dream to go to Germany to start studying there, and I was in love with the language. So I used to study German in high school, and I kept telling everyone that I would pick that language to study at university. But I don't really speak it now. I still like how it sounds. I really like the language, but I stopped learning it. There are still some sentences I can remember. Guten Tag, ich heiße Aljona, ich bin 24 Jahre alt. And that's probably it. Kuchen auf dem Tisch. And when I was about to enroll to my university, I randomly picked Chinese. Like, why? There was no obvious reason, but I was like, why not Chinese? I wasn't thinking at that moment, like, Chinese. YOLO! That's the reason why I picked Chinese. No reason. Okay, I guess that's the moment to start with my Chinese. 大家好，其实我有点担心，因为我很长时间都没有说过中文，因为我现在在日本，可以说中文的机会不是很多，对不对？不对，因为东京的中国人特别多，特别多。好的，我从哪儿要开始？我先介绍一下吧。我的中文名字叫舒爱柳，舒服的舒，爱情的爱，柳树的柳。我为什么叫这个名字呢？我的俄罗斯名字是舒瓦洛娃阿廖娜。对不起，我姓舒瓦洛娃，所以我老是把这个名字变到舒，简单对吧？爱柳的话更简单，因为我的俄罗斯名字叫阿廖娜，阿廖娜，爱柳，阿廖娜。爱柳，很像对不对？我还要说什么？我以前在中国上过学，在安徽大学合肥市。我其实好想合肥，我在那边有很多朋友，特别想他们。其实我在中国的时候，有很多中国人问我是不是新疆人。朋友们，请问我像新疆人吗？真的像吗？其实我自己不知道我像哪里人。好的，够了，谢谢大家。That was it for my Chinese. I really didn't have a lot of opportunities to speak the language. I haven't really been speaking the language for a year, even longer than that. It used to be much better when I was in China. And speaking about other languages, when I was a child, my family moved to the Dagestan Republic, and we moved to a countryside. I was 3 years old, my brother was 2. We had to go to a local kindergarten, and people there couldn't speak Russian at all. So we picked up the local language quite fast. Avar, that's the name of the language. Avarsky in Russian. But yeah, then we moved to another city, and we didn't really have opportunity to speak the language. So the only thing I remember from that language is like biche, which is cow, and that's it. That's the only word I can remember from the language. So I used to speak that language, then German, then in my first year of university, we used to study Farsi, which is Persian, and it actually took me 2 hours, like just 2 hours to learn the whole Arabic alphabet. That was the night before the exam, you guys, you know. And in my exam, I was literally reading Quran, I think. But yeah, anyway, I was reading the book in Arabic. That was really interesting. So yeah, Avar, German, Persian. Then, as I mentioned, I used to learn Korean, but it didn't really go well. I can still read the alphabet because the Korean letters are like the cutest ones. I can still remember how to read in Korean, but I will not understand what I'm reading. But yeah, anyway, 안녕하세요. 물, 밥, 김치, 없어요. 차지. I probably need to stop embarrassing myself at this point. So these 4 languages: Avar, German, Persian, and Korean, plus the 3 languages that I really speak: Russian, English, and Chinese. As you can see, there is not a lot of foreign languages that I really speak, but I do appreciate the experience that I've had in my life to learn foreign languages. I don't speak Japanese yet, and on my first channel, there was a comment from a Japanese person. The comment was something like, let me just put it here: yeah, please show off the Japanese that you've learned. And I'm like, nani? I haven't started learning the language yet. Well, I mean, I can read hiragana, some katakana. It didn't take me long to learn because, I can speak Chinese. I can understand a lot of characters here in Japan, but I can only read them in Chinese, which makes no sense if I need to speak to somebody from Japan. Yeah, so I actually need to start learning Japanese as well. I don't think it will be hard. I know the grammar is quite different. Nothing like English or Russian or Chinese. I know it's kind of similar to Korean. I hope it will work. I'll let you know how it goes. And yeah, that's it for the video. Oh, before we finish, one fun fact about Japanese. The language actually doesn't really have any swearing words. The only thing they can call you is baka or aho, but that just means fool or dummy. And this is so nice, but if a Japanese person is really mad at you, I think they'll just say they'll kill you.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that was useful. I hope you're not afraid of learning foreign languages anymore because it's really not hard. If you've been looking for some sort of motivation, here I am. Go. Do it.
I had this idea years ago.
I will really appreciate it if you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. If you want to see a video of me speaking with my strong Russian accent, just let me know. Thank you very much again. Have a good day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye!
La 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 la